The FDA is not aware of any scientific evidence that was ever even proffered connecting the use of non-steroidal anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen or anything else like it with worsening COVID-19 symptoms. And since that would be the go-to medication everybody would have on their shelf, there would be a pretty close to metric fuck ton of evidence on it, but it is technically possible. However, a letter in the Lancet read also that they keep publishing crap that's not freaking even peer-reviewed or even showing an explanation directly relating to presumption sometimes to the Lancet Medical Journal, hypothesized that an enzyme that is actually affected by non-steroidal anti-inflammatories could maybe kind of sort of hypothetically theoretically aggravate COVID-19 symptoms. Now again, in the vacuum of space and time where no one else can hear you say "the fuck," obviously we're supposed to ignore the fact that, again, the majority of people out there are taking over-the-counter shit because they don't even know they have it yet. They don't even know that the minor illness they had back in January might have been COVID-19. And again, for the umpteenth time, there isn't any evidence that people are gaining immunity from it. So we may not even have a proper antivirus possible. But we're not showing people doing the normal thing of taking something to make themselves feel less sick and maybe take a nap at night, making it worse. In fact, the ones that get really, really worse are people who have it go really bad right after they think they're healthy. Or they're really old and they get pneumonia. People don't generally take non-steroidal anti-inflammatories for pneumonia sometimes. They just don't. That's something I read somewhere. I don't know. So let me repeat this. The FDA had to respond to something. Immediately someone's going to say the FDA is in on some name that conspiracy theory and then yell blame Obama and Hillary. Or even more accurately, since whoever's in charge is what you used to blame it on, blame Donald Trump. The FBI isn't covering up anything here. They're just saying nobody bothered offering any evidence that COVID-19 or the symptoms were being made worse by ibuprofen or any other damn thing. No evidence was provided. Just a hypothesis, since it could affect, quote unquote, affect. Yes, it can increase or decrease a value of something. In this case, a molecule that aids in biochemical reactions in the body. And also they mention rather prominently the ACE2 protein or ACE2, etc. Some characteristic of it. It doesn't matter what they're mentioning. There isn't any clinical study or data available showing anything happening. And I can guarantee you if they noticed people getting sick after taking this, that would be a variable. One of the things you get asked when you come in is, what are you taking for this? And you say, oh, I'm taking Tylenol or I'm taking aspirin. And if they noticed everybody saying, I took ibuprofen or one of the name brands for it, were worse off, they would have noted that by now. But hey, it's a hypothetical statement in a Lancet. Now see also a study published a long time ago in the Lancet that was retracted because it was bullshit and falsified that showed proof. 100% can't debunk it, even though the guy falsified the proof. That out of the 6 people he cherry-picked, he found obvious signs that they had characteristics of having Down syndrome or whatever caused by vaccines. And then, of course, we find out that, no, that literally didn't happen, and he lied, and he used like half a dozen people. Deliberately cherry-picking and rigging this. First thing that's going to happen, he's perfect, we love him. He had his license to practice medicine taken from him because he grossly falsified evidence, because he was on the take for some group of people that were filing lawsuits that could have potentially got him millions of dollars. He took a bribe, he lied, he crossed his fingers, and he got fucked. But the Lancet published it and then took it down. Lancet Medical Journal has been criticized for allowing this shit through. This is the reason that openly posting stuff is good sometimes. But the thing is, if it's coming to a conclusion or indicating something that is earth-shattering, fantastical, it should be checked and peer-reviewed and not published. This is an example of it, in my opinion. Yes, hypothetically, if you take literally any medication that affects any proteins or enzymes in the body, they could affect some virus. Do you have any data for that? No, I'm just, sitting here on the toilet, pontificating. Well, wipe first before you post it. I don't have anything else to say about it other than I'm going to leave a link to both of them. The Lancet.com Action Show PDF file, question mark, PII equals PDF file seek out number S2213-2600. And then some characters that the web browser didn't choose to transfer cleanly. And then finally ending in 301116-8. My response to that, you already know what I'm thinking right now. Publishing a opinion letter that has anything to do with anything right now that's getting search engine ranking at all, without double checking that it has any plausibility, is reckless. But everybody has the right to publish what they want to. There's plenty of places that'll publish whatever the hell you want to. They don't do any real peer review, whatever. The Lancet is not supposed to be one of them. Anyway, again, the FDA is not aware of really anything that they can find on listing that they could indicate that makes this any worse for people as far as symptoms or making them more likely to get the infection or whatever. And obviously, if it's something that people commonly take when they have a head cold or a disease of any kind to make things better, you'd see some sort of pattern. There's not even a claim of a pattern. How am I refuting this assertion? It's not even an assertion, it's a hypothesis. It's because the person who posted the Lancet letter did not provide any corroboration for their opinion. But yes, the mechanism described could technically work. That's fine. And I'm a ballerina. Until actual evidence is shown of something doing anything, you shouldn't assume anything about it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. This is a really, really silly thing. I'm going to post this on a different channel than was requested because it's a slow day and nothing else to post. But thank you for the request. Tomatoes. Good day.